Empathy is when you stop feeling deeply sorry for someone and you start wearing their scars like birthmarks, all red, rash, and sore. So I am reminded of how Eli buckled the night he heard we had spoke. And in the months that followed, he made himself into a broken bottle bloodbath while managing to remain sober. There was so much red splatter on his words, I had to wonder what had died and if we would ever find it. And we did. Now, Marianne never said much, which isn't to say that she never talked. See, she was constantly in the mood to take her ghost off and strike it like flint against the skeletons in her closet, praying that she could spark life. See, death will run rampant in the hands of a daughter never held by a father, and my hands were no substitute. Often Sarai would try and remind herself that there were rivers of beautiful music flowing through her. But on the nights that she couldn't quite hear it, she would play her wrist like a violin using a bow made of razor blades. And to this day, she still bleeds out of tune. Listen closely. You'll hear it. See, I still do. All of you have got the opportunity to invite somebody's pain so deep into your bones that your back will break beat bass lines, and melody will be the only religion that you still feel comfortable enough to call your own. See, Nyat Han once said that only our compassion and our loving kindness are invincible and without limit. So would you break me invincible until I am bulletproof enough for the both of us, until I'm able to pray prayers that break the strings that have your hands bound behind your heartbeat, until I'm able to unbreak everything broken in your home, until I'm able to raise the death out your bones. Please break me. When mill workers in Ubad, India were left starving families, Mahatma Gandhi adopted their hunger into his body and starved along with them to the point that his skin clung to his ribs like a mother clutching a stillborn child. It is said that whenever Gandhi fasted, entire cities would leave their lamps unlit at night, uniting a nation in the darkness of injustice and the subsequent fight to take back the light. I'm just hoping my eyes would adjust. So would you teach me what your hallways feel like in my dark? On 9/11, Muslim extremists flew their planes into our buildings until 2 towers dropped. And on 9/12 and every year since, East End Muslims have gathered to mourn every life lost because they believe the quality of being human to be a stronger bond than the division of hate. And it's got me whittling this hunch that all of us, we've got big broken angels buried out in our backyards waiting to be dug up, waiting to be held wingspan. In the collective chapel of our common scars, I am willing to risk you breaking my heart, because sometimes the only place that we're still able to feel is in the music, but we know that we need more. So sound waves, come crash against these barrier reefs. I've got barricading my love. I've got high tides in my throat, fears cast to the sun, and though that ripple swells, it comes welcome, though fast. Would you build me invincible just like that splash? Let's go!